This is a mystery tackle box, and today I'm going to be unboxing it. I'm going to show you everything inside, see if it's actually worth it, and then I'm also going to talk about one of the major problems with these types of boxes, with the mystery tackle boxes. So let's get right into it. So starting off with the packaging, it's got a really nice design. It says here about 5 to 6 items, so hopefully we'll get 6. And it says here around $25 value. So this is supposed to be a pretty good deal. And then turning around on the back, it has this nice little tab, which I already ripped open. So we're going to open that up and then see what we have in here. So we have another box inside this box. Toss that one over there for now. And this one also looks very nice, so we're going to open this one up as well and see what we've got inside. So first of all, I noticed this, like, these 2 tabs pulled out, and you have a nice, like, long measuring stick. Shows panfish, trout, bass, walleye, everything else. It says catch, measure, and then share. So I guess you could potentially win some stuff if you like share it using their hashtag or whatever. But yeah, first thing I see here at the top of the box is this suspending jerkbait. This is a Smithwick suspending jerkbait. It looks to be dived from 10 to 12 feet. It is 5.5 inches long and 5/8 ounce. So a pretty big suspending jerkbait for going pretty deep in the water. So I'm gonna have to look at that, see what the price is on that one. But that looks like a pretty decent jerkbait. I haven't used jerkbaits a lot, so this will be interesting to try out sometime. The next bait we have in our box is a Googan bait. This is a crack and crawl, and I've never used this before. I do have some Googan bait stuff, not a lot, but it'll be fun to use this crawl. I normally use a Rage Crawl by Strike King, and those worked great for me, but this looks very similar, so this should work great on your Texas rigs. It looks like this is in a Bama Bug color, which I don't even really know what that color is. Bama Bug, okay, so like half of it's green and half of it's kind of like a purplish. So pretty nice, natural but dark color. So that is a decent bait from Googan Squad. Hopefully I can catch some big ones on that. Next thing I have in here is not a lure. This looks to be some sort of, this looks like one of those buffs. So this is a Googan Squad. The brand is Nico, but I guess it's just supposed to go on, like, well, that's basically what it's supposed to look like. I guess there's some, it shows on the packaging some different things that you can do with it. You can just keep it around your neck, I guess, if you wanted. But yeah, kind of nice. Keep the sun off some of your face. Wear it as a headband or over the top of your head. But yeah, so I don't know what to call it. I know that those are called buffs that are connected to your shirt. I'm just going to call it a buff from now on. Next thing we have in here looks to be like another soft plastic. So this is a Genie Laro. I have no idea how to say that. It is a biffle bug, and it looks to be actually very similar to a rage bug. I've used the rage bugs a lot, and the body looks very similar, but it does have these little appendages, and it also has 2 little feet, I guess, and then like a tadpole looking tail thing. So it's kind of got a lighter blue on this side, and then more of a purple black color, black with purple flake on the other side. So pretty cool looking bait. I bet that could catch some big bass. So hopefully we can get on some bass with these in the future. Zip that up. So this would be great, you know, on your Texas rigs, flipping and pitching into weeds and stuff with a big old weight. That would be, looks like it'd be good. The next thing we have in here is a mystery tackle box little card. Looks like it has a QR code on the back to like, I guess, see how to use these lures or something. But yep, nice little card. Also, there's a sticker in here, which it's a little Catch Co sticker. So we got that. And then the last thing in the box, sadly, the last thing is some, looks like 3/0 extra wide gap hooks. And if y'all don't know, this is my favorite type of hook for so many types of rigs, especially Texas rigs. You can use it for wacky rigs if you really wanted to. Drop shots, like this thing works with so many soft plastics, multiple rigs. It's just a great, very versatile hook. It'll work great with these biffle bugs as well as the crack and crawl, the Googan baits. So it's nice to include that in this box. So quickly looking at the pricing of all these baits. This suspending jerkbait is $9.99, almost $10. These Googan bait crack and crawls are $4.99, so basically $5. These Stickies 3/0 extra wide gap hooks are about $4.99, so basically $5 as well. These biffle bugs are $6.89, so pretty close to $7. And this little buff thing runs anywhere from $10 to $12. So roughly all of this together costs around $38, which is actually crazy. But before you get too excited and start buying a bunch of mystery tackle boxes, I want to talk about one of the major problems I see with these sorts of mystery tackle boxes. So just think of this scenario. Say I'm a beginner bass fisherman, I walk into Walmart, I'm looking for something, and I see a nicely packaged box costing $20, and it says mystery tackle box, and it says bass. So I'm gonna pick that up and walk out thinking I have something that will catch me fish at my local pond, which may be the case. In this case, we have some good creature baits, we have some good craws, and we even have some hooks to go with that. So some pretty decent stuff. Obviously, it's gonna change depending on what box you get. So you have some pretty decent stuff, but one thing I noticed, I will probably not use this like at all. I probably won't even take it out of the package for a while because I personally fish a lot of ponds, and this thing dives from 10 to 12 feet. Most of the ponds that I fish at aren't even 10 feet deep. So this thing is just gonna be getting snagged on the bottom. It's not made for what I need in my pond fishing. So the major problem I see with these mystery tackle boxes is the mystery part. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but you don't know what you're getting. You're paying money for something that you don't even know what's in there. Like this, I would have never bought one of these until I got it in the mystery tackle box. I probably will use it sometimes, but it's not something that I necessarily wanted or even need. Especially this. I'm probably not gonna use this thing hardly at all. And that's like this thing costs like $10. That's like down the drain. This stuff I can use, but I could have just bought that myself. The main problem with these is that they're getting buyers that don't know what they're buying. If you have a lot of money and you just love the surprise factor of the mystery tackle boxes, go for it and buy a bunch of mystery tackle boxes. But I think for the beginner, instead of going out and buying a mystery tackle box, you need to be more informed about what you actually need. And I made a video talking about what you actually need as a beginner fishing. So if you want to be able to go to Walmart and pick out the lures that you actually need and will actually work, unlike this one, in ponds and bodies of water that you fish, then check out this video right up here. And if you want to see what my personal tackle box looks like after 2 years of fishing, you can click right up here. I hope this has been insightful. Hopefully you have learned something from this mystery tackle box video, and make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see y'all in the next one.